Morning, bruh. Good morning. Good morning. It is a good morning. I'm gonna try something. Should I try and do some chill music in the background?
Get tax expertise without.
Heck no. Hold on. Hold on. We're working on something. How's that? Is that too loud? Let's see if it's too loud. Let me pull up on my. Hold on. We might not even do this. I might. I might completely just change what we got going on. Let's see if it's too loud. Wait, hold on. I'm not gonna do it right now. Alrighty. Now that that's over, we get to talk about some. How about some basketball, bro? We'll figure out the music next week. That's a next week problem, man. It's Friday morning. We had some games last night. I mean, y'all see the thumbnail. We had some games last night. Y'all see the thumbnail. Do you see it? Crazy stuff, man. We got a lot to talk about because there are some implications of that, of the OKC Thunder losing again. And it's not looking pretty. It's not looking good. I'll say that. It is not looking good. OKC Thunder are now, let me flippy dippy to my skippy dippy. Not looking good. Not looking good at all. OKC Thunder are now only 5 games ahead of the second seed in the Western Conference. And the Pistons have a bigger lead on the second seed in their respective conference. We're getting there, man. We're getting to a point where OKC needs to step it up and to ball up. Oh my god. That is, oh, it's jacked. I don't know. Okay. We're gonna hold on. Give me one sec. Us. There we go. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. OKC, I mean, you'd think that they'd be winning. You know? That just seems so vague. You'd think that they'd be doing good based off of Shea's playing well. But seriously, and this might be a dumb thing to say. I don't think Shea, like, has there been a time that a guy could have gone back to back MVPs and the next season they had a worse record? Like 2019, look at this. Bucks number 1 seed. 2020, Bucks technically won 4 less games. and Giannis still won the MVP. 2021, the Nuggets won it. They were the 3rd seed, I believe. 2022, yes, he was the 6th seed, and they still won it. Okay, so maybe. In my mind, though, a lot of the reasons for why Shea won the MVP last year was because his team is dominating. They're very, very good. He's leading the charge. He's leading the league in scoring. He's doing well, right? He's on the rise. There's a lot of story stuff to it. This season, the story is like, these boys got thrown around sometimes. Like, I mean, you lose 3 of your last 4? Like, great teams don't lose this much. They've played 49 games. They've lost 11 of them. They've lost almost a quarter of their games, which does not help. That does not help their case. Meanwhile, look at that. They're 6-4. You got this team out here down west, 9-1 in the last 10. Crazy talk, man. Clippers are popping. I'll continue to talk about the Clippers, man. I will continue to talk about them. But the Thunder, that's what I want to talk about, is what is going on with the Thunder? What is wrong with OKC? So let's dig and kind of look at some box scores. Because that's the only reason that's the only way I'll be able to, like, I can look and see, and you got to watch the games and understand stuff at the same time. They play Denver on Sunday. They play San Antonio again on Wednesday. Dude, their schedule is not easy. We'll look at their schedule in a little bit. Let's look at the past couple games. What has happened in the past few losses? Okay, Timberwolves Thunder. I watched this game last night. I mean, Shea was fine. Chet was fine as well. I just noticed that I was like, it doesn't look like they have the depth, but they need more oomph, right? They need that AJ Mitchell. And iHeart came back last night, which was good. Like, Case and Wallace was cool. Isaiah Joe, like, their supporting cast is really, really good when they have their main cast. But as soon as you take J-Dub out and iHeart out for the remainder of, or a ton of the season, or you, like Chet, for example, any one of the main guys, and you try to fill in those holes with the guys that are there, it doesn't seem to work from what I'm watching. Like, you take iHeart out and you put Jalen Williams in. 5 points, 27 minutes. -8. Like, nothing. Like, iHeart had 11, right? So obviously he played last night, but when he wasn't playing, you kind of have that fill in the role. And then all of a sudden they become less talented and less deep. Like, that's the thing, is you lose both at the same time. You become more talented and more deep if you have J-Dub starting it at small forward, right? Or I guess power forward or whatever, right? Your starting lineup would be Shea, Lou, J-Dub, iHeart, Chet, depending on whatever they want to do. Or they could just do Chet and bring in Wiggins. Aaron Wiggins is good. But then you have Case and Wallace and Isaiah Joe, the only guys who are averaging or played more than 20 minutes last night. Then this team, did you guys see Dante DiVincenzo's defense on Shea? And then Naz Reid was just crushing. Like, it was crazy. Randall was good. McDaniel was good. Like, this starting 5 is solid. Jalen Clark is fun. I really like Jalen Clark. Bones, bro, Busy Bones had some and then just hit, bro. He had some crazy, like, threes. Just fun to watch, man. So fun to watch. Ant didn't have a good game. Like, I wouldn't even say 26 points on 17 shots is not, like, amazing. And then Naz Reid with 18 off the bench, dude. Like, that's what I noticed. The guys I noticed off the bench for the Timberwolves was Jalen Clark, Bones, and Naz. I mean, dude, Naz Reid. Just the most, like, just standing shot. Oh my gosh, I love Naz Reid. That's the thing, is the Timberwolves are the 7th seed. They were the 7th seed last night before they won, and now they're the 5th seed. Like, that's how tight it is. Look at this. 609 or 604, 609, 612. Like these guys, it's crazy. They were down here, right? They won. They jump up 2 spots. This part of the West, and soon like this part of the West, from top to bottom, like first to seventh, gonna be pretty close. If the Spurs beat the Thunder again, internet is gonna explode, right? If Denver beats OKC, right? Denver will not have Jokic back by that time, but they're playing in Denver, right? I believe. Where did they go? They're playing in Denver. Oof. Oof. Okay, so that's we looked at that. We looked at this game. They won. I'm not even, or they lost. I'm not even gonna look at the Pelicans game. Whatever. Lose to the Raptors, another top team in the East. What happened here? Okay, you have Case and Wallace. You don't have Aaron Wiggins starting. Aaron Wiggins come off the bench. You don't have Isaiah Hartenstein. You score 101 points. Shea goes for 20. Pretty good game, all things considered. 10 free throws. 8 for 11 from the field. Woo! It's a morning, man. Chet, like, there's just the offensive punch isn't there. And this is what people have been calling for Chet to do. People have been noticing. This is what I've been saying. I need Chet to be better on offense. Like, great, you have 11 and 10, but you gotta offer some. At least give him the ball a little bit. Give him some time to move around and hit some moves. Because you need a second option. Because right now it looks like it's Shea and then everybody else. And maybe Aaron Wiggins. Kenrich Williams, for some reason, had 6 free throws and 15 points. I don't know how that happened. And then, Raptors over here. This wasn't even a good game either. Like, Brandon Ingram shot terribly. Quickly was whatever. It was really tight, kind of low. I mean, it was a low-scoring game, all things considered, right? So let's see the other games. What do we got? Yeah, you lose to Indiana. Nembhard 27, Pascal Siakam starting at the 5, by the way. What happened here? Yeah, Shea had 47 and you guys lose. 12 free throws made. Chet, there we go. 25 points, 13 boards. Like that's what I wanted to see. I watched a little bit of this game, but once again, the bench is just oof. And then this starting lineup is not threatening. Casey Wallace, Shea, Chet, Lou Dort, Isaiah Joe. That guy needs to come off the bench, and that guy needs to come off the bench. You need Shea, or you need J-Dub, and insert, if you want to go, Wiggs or iHeart, whatever you want to do, right? Because you need this 17 points off the bench. Plus, it just injuries suck, man. It just hurts, and you can tell. Like, for instance, I'm not comparing this team, but from what I've seen, obviously being a Clippers fan, the last season when we had Norman Powell and James Harden, Kawhi goes out, okay, just give Norm more shots. And then Norm was averaging like 25 when Kawhi was out. Kawhi comes back, take a sec to gel, figure it out, and then Norm gets back to normal and Kawhi starts ramping up. Like, I just don't see that for OKC. You have this depth and all this youth that you're talking about, but there are some holes. There are some major holes. You need that spark plug off the bench. There's no one off the bench that can come in and get buckets like that. Unless Aaron Wiggins is off the bench, AJ Mitchell is still out. Like, injuries suck, but AJ Mitchell's out. Right? It's just it doesn't look great. It does not look great for OKC. It's not a fun time. And let's look at their schedule going forward, man, because this is gonna get brutal. Brutal. Magic's not a fun game, right? Let's go. Okay, Denver, then Orlando, in San Antonio, dude. Oh man, bald Wemby. Then Rockets, then the Lakers, then the Suns, then the Bucks. Hopefully, Giannis will be traded by this point. This will be kind of fire. So yeah, their run before the All-Star break really matters. They're 38-11 right now. You lose at least 2 of these games out of the 6, especially with your current like J-Dub's out. iHeart is coming back, so that's good. AJ Mitchell, let's check what's wrong with AJ Mitchell. Hold on. What's their deal? Abdomen. Okay, he's out. Oh, Caruso's out too. That's the other thing. Caruso's out. I didn't even think about that. J-Dub, boom. He's getting reevaluated in 2 weeks. That was 11 days ago, so he's getting reevaluated probably this next week. And then, yeah, these guys are out. Caruso's also like, yeah, he's not that scoring guy I'm talking about, but he helps for sure, 100%. So injuries just suck. But how can you be a good team despite the injuries? And they're still number one seed. I'm not downplaying that. They're still good. They're winning games. But the games that we've seen them play just look a little bit more rough than what we've seen. If the Thunder need to sign me, if the Thunder need, they can sign me. Dude, hey, you might get a call from Sam Presti. I'm not even joking. They probably need to make some moves. I don't think they need to make some moves. They could make some moves to figure it out. Like, and that's what I was talking about yesterday on the Giannis stream. Everyone's waiting to see where Giannis goes. Where's Giannis gonna end up, and then I'll make my move, right? Do the Thunder realistically need to make moves? They don't need to. Would it be interesting in the long term? Maybe. We'll see. We'll see if they change that. But Miles, they might have to. I can use all 6 fouls to do it. Lou Dort. What can Lou Dort do that I can't? Hey man, that's what I'm talking about. Let's see. How many fouls do you have? That hasn't even happened yet. Hold on. How many fouls do you have last night? Lou Dort only had 3 fouls. Hey, you're telling me I can't go have 3 fouls? Go 1 for 2 from 3? Maybe, definitely not. I could go 2 for 7 in an NBA game. 3 fouls and minus 17 to the box score. I can do that. If you need me to choke out a 19-year-old, I can do that. 100%. For what's his contract? I mean, Miles, you're basically Lou Dort. You went to, yeah, bro. Yeah, come on. I mean, you went to ASU. You're basically Lou Dort. I mean, let's just call it what it is. It is what it is. You know, he's Lou Dort. So you might be getting called up. So keep your phone on. Keep that ringer on, just in case. But yeah, this was a crazy game, dude. Ant is so interesting to watch because he only had 26, but at the beginning of the game, right at the beginning, he was hitting threes and some middies, and it was like just like just gut punches, dude. And it was at the beginning, like first 3 minutes of the game, just cash money 3 balls. It's really, it was fun. Yeah, this was crazy, by the way. Yeah, we need to talk about this. Maybe we can get into the normal NBA talk in a sec. If I don't have anything else on OKC. Anybody else got anything on OKC? Dude, I do it for like 3K, talking about 17 million a year. Oh. Hey, I'd do it for free. Just give me an all expenses paid trip to OKC for a home game. As long as I start, you say, hey, you're going to be starting an OKC game. You're going to be starting. We're going to have you starting lineup. You're going to start next to Shea, right? I'm taller than Lou Dort, right? Okay, I got that wingspan, right? We're there. Give me all expenses paid. Pay for my hotel, pay for my travel, pay for my lodging, food. Give me all that. I'll wear a practice jersey. I don't have to wear my own jersey. You don't have to get my own jersey. I'll wear just a freaking penny jersey. And then, I'll play my game, get my 6 fouls, do better than minus 17 to the box score, pat me on the butt, and send me home. I mean, that's all I gotta do. 17 million a year is insane. Oh, man. I was talking to my brother, who's a Thunder fan, first of all, yesterday, and he was saying, like, hey, man, I was like, are you watching your team get paddywhacked right now? And he was like, hey, man, we're just injured. So that's why I'm considering myself as injured. Yeah, bro, give me a jersey from the team store. You didn't. You don't even have to give me nothing. Just give me a jersey. Just give me a Lou Dort shirt with Dort on the back, and I'll tape a new number on or something. Yeah, I don't have to. Yeah, yeah, you gotta pay me. Just say, hey, this is what you gotta do. Boom. All good. I'll set picks. I'll go grab people's balls. I'll do whatever Dagon needs me to do. Mikey Mike. Yeah, I was talking to Nash though, and he was like, "Yeah, man, I'm not even watching my team. Like, we're losing. We're just injured right now." And I was like, "That's real." But I was telling him, I forgot what game it was. I think it was one of the OKC games that they lost. Obviously, I was like, Lou Dort. Like, you can't have him be your starting. Hey, yo. You can't have him be your starting shooting guard, dude. You need something else. You don't, like, the defense is good enough. And you could get someone else that plays fine defense for a little bit better offense. Like, you just need someone, different. Just need someone different, right? Like, Lou Dort doesn't do it for me. Not saying he's bad. And that's one of the players where I'm like, where do you go? Like, who wants Lou Dort? Not in a bad way, but kind of like in a bad way almost. Like, so it'll be interesting to see if OKC makes any moves. I don't know if they will. I don't know what you guys are thinking, but Sam Presti is that dude though. Like, Sunday is going to be the day to watch for, because a lot of people who extended their contracts in the offseason are eligible February 1st. So that's why a lot of stuff doesn't happen until February hits. So we'll have to see, man. I don't know. You need a little trade some of that young talent you got in the back and get one. I'm talking like Trey Murphy. You go get, bro. Here's AJ Mitchell. Here's, I don't know if you give Lou Dort on that. Here's AJ Mitchell. Here's Wiggs and some stuff. I mean, what's Trey Murphy's? Trey Murphy's getting a bag though, huh? So it's gonna have to be probably Lou Dort 17 milli, right? If you go get Trey Murphy, dude, or Herb Jones, one of those guys, like, it's, wow, like, that would be disgusting, right? And it's just a move like that. It's nothing crazy, but you just need a little bit more oomph, Chances I can hop on stream and yap for like 2 seconds. You know what? We're gonna have Miles hop on stream. How do I do this though? How do I do this live? Give me 1 sec. Also, Pelicans aren't trading no one. Everyone is pissed. Yeah. Kind of had a stroke there in the middle of that sentence, but I got it. I got there. All right, let me see. We're gonna do this live, homies. We're gonna do this live. We're gonna open up. We're gonna open up the calls. We're gonna open up the calls. Okay, hold on. Let me get this. Let me get this sorted. Hold on. Let's see if I can do this. We're doing it. Boom. Hold on. Okay. I sent it to your email. So pull up. We're gonna see if this works. This is gonna be so funny, dude. If we can just yap. I gotta make sure if it works too. Hold on. Okay, he should be joining in a second. Okay. Hold on. Let's see if this works. I'm gonna go here. Okay, we're gonna have a kind of a big boy. This is what we're gonna look like. We're good. We got it. We got it. Or like this. I'll figure it out. In the meantime, wait, what do we do in the meantime? This is a first for us. We're taking callers. We're taking callers a day. We are taking callers. There he is. All right, I just texted him, but okay, hold on. Let me get this. Let me figure this out. Can you hear me? Can I hear you? Are you yapping? You are. Keep talking. Let me see if you're talking. Let me see if it's popping up in OBS. Can't even hear. What? We're figuring this out, folks. Everything like reset here. What's going on? Hold. I'm gonna copy. Hold on. We're gonna do this so we can at least see you. Okay, we can see him. Can we hear him though?
Probably not.
No. What the freak is going on? I can't even hear my own thing. Hold on. Let's hold. Oh wait. Go now.
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Okay. I think okay, this is good. Let me check stream.
Yeah, don't destroy your stream health for me. I just when you said we're gonna take in the callers, that got an audible laugh from me.
Fire. Hey, you're live. Welcome
Hello.
in. Welcome in, the first guest of the stream ever stream.
Humbled.
I need to set this one up, this scene, but we're good here. We're good.
That's way too bright. I'm staying.
What are we at? Let me try it and see if I can get a chat on. Let me fix this and see if I can get
chat on screen.
Yeah, you yap. I'll configure.
All right. So, as my comments were saying earlier, guys, listen. If the Oklahoma City Thunder, if any NBA team wants to call me, y'all boys let me know. 6'4", 195 pounds, projects really well, good NBA frame, skinny. I also can miss corner threes and do a dribble handoff. I'm probably good for like a minus 48, 2 assists, 17 turnovers. Y'all boys just call me. Y'all let me know. Jake is basically Lou Dort. I can confirm. Lou Dort is about like built like a fullback though, so like dude is legitimately built like a freaking NFL running back, but he's 6'5". Like, I don't think people understand how burly of a man that is. It's a very large young man.
So here's the stats. We did live recon. Lou Dort is 6'4", 220 pounds. Okay, your boy is 6'5", 235 pounds. I'm down from 245, 250, down to 235. So I'm bigger than Lou Dort. I'm taller than Lou Dort. We're not gonna talk about muscle. I weigh more and I'm taller. That's just big. We got a bigger frame than Lou Dort, man. That's what it is. I've got bigger legs. We're both not Duncan.
You got bigger legs than Lou Dort.
Yeah. And then if we're breaking down both of our, NBA stats, our career stats, what have you, and dividing it by contract, it's looking pretty good.
There's a conversation to be had.
There's a conversation to be had if we're breaking down contracts and stuff, That's all I'm saying.
It's it technically I think is impossible for the NBA, but in the NFL, I forget what exactly has to happen, but it's like a player can technically play so bad by the advanced stats that it's like it's almost better if they like don't play at all. And I think that's so funny where it's just like, yeah, I think it's like if you spike the ball every single play in an entire NFL game, it's like you're still technically a net positive versus there's like some weird way that it's like an average person can play better than you even though they didn't play. I would just like to see it for an NBA game. I'm just like put an average guy out there. I just want to see what happens. Like quite literally.
For many reasons. To shut everyone up who thinks that they can make it to the league. Go watch a G League game in person first and tell me how you got to do against those boys because those guys would kill you.
It's crazy though because it's like you'll get worked at like your local like LA Fitness and it's like those dudes are that's like they played a little bit of college basketball.
Well, go look at the 19-year-olds that are in the league playing last night against each other. Look at those two 19-year-olds, Con and Coop. Coop had 49 and Con had 34. The 19-year-olds
looks like a guy, but he's 6'5". It's like
just killer.
Dude, NBA players are very good.
Yeah.
One of my hot takes though, listen. I get an NBA rebound. I get that like long Russell Westbrook rebound, the one that's like about to go out of bounds. I get that. I'm getting a rebound.
I'll box the freak out of some smaller guards, dude. Oh my goodness.
You're just gonna find Jeremiah Fears every play.
Just put my butt on.
You got that. Dude.
Like we're gonna be on offense. I'm just gonna be just boxing them out to the corner.
I am not scoring. I will say that. I'm not scoring. I'll put one up. Just to say I did it.
Yeah, do you think you get one off?
I can get one off for sure. I'll just drive to the paint. And I'm flailing. Like I'm not saying it's going in.
Yeah, I'm getting to the line. I'm getting to the line.
And then I'll airball my free throw.
Yeah, that'll be disgusting.
Dude, even when I was playing intramurals, like, because I never like played organized basketball, right? I like didn't know how like the free throw rules worked in terms of like I understood like lane violation and stuff, but like it'd be like the 1+1, and it's like it's like college rules essentially, and like they're like, so you did just try to go for the rebound, like you can't do that. I was like, oh damn, my fault. I was like, bro, I only watch the NBA, but darn it, do I not understand some defensive rotation?
Yeah, I'll slide.
Dude. Johnson, like Whatever deal Stanley Johnson had, just give me that. I can do that. Stanimal, bro.
Bro, for a minimum contract?
All right, dude. I'll do it for, like I said, I'll do it for $500. I'll do it for so much less. I'm telling you, they should do it.
It's gonna be all fun and games until we get put in a pick and roll action against a Steven Adams screen on defense. And we gotta, we gotta go over or under.
Yeah, I always say, even when it's like the NFL conversation where it's like, I'll like watch a football game and I'm like, one thing about me is you're just not hitting me. Like when they have the big old defensive tackles just like laying them out while they're throwing the ball, I'm like, I'm not getting hit like that. Like you're not putting me in a pick and roll action.
Not happening.
I am refusing to cooperate with that. I'm going under every screen. You're taking pull-ups on me. I'm not getting blindsided by Steven Adams and getting laid out. It's not happening.
Yep.
I'm not getting dunked on. It's not happening now.
Yeah, I'm going to be nowhere near the paint. I'm going to be boxing my guy out to the three-point line. That's where I'll be at.
So listen, and once again, any NBA team, Jake and I, we're available. You don't even got to pay us for real. Just like all expense paid trip to the team store. That's really how easy it is.
Mm-hmm. What NBA team most likely would sign us? What is the team most down bad at the moment?
Most down bad?
I mean, the Kings.
All right, because I'm thinking it's like you need it to get some views on your team. You need to get eyes on your team. I think Atlanta would do it. Atlanta's just down to have a good time. Dude, I can oop Jalen Johnson. I got one in me, minimum.
Yo, just sub me in for Corey Kispert. We're basically the same thing.
We're basically.
I mean, let's look at Corey Kispert. What is Corey Kispert is? He's 26 years old. Okay, we're there. Okay, he's 6'6", so he's got me beat. How much does this boy weigh though? He's 6'6", 224.
Holy smokes! What?
That's a big boy. That's bigger than I thought. Now that I'm thinking about it, you brought up the NFL. 6'6", 224 is like Travis Kelce. That's ridiculous.
Yo.
I never thought about it like that.
Bro. 224? What the fuck?
Okay, that's a good segue. Actually, let's talk about this. Let's just completely shift. What's your take? You watch NFL and NBA. What's your take on NFL players playing basketball? NBA guys going to play football.
Okay? Here's the thing. Oh gosh. Okay. Football is NBA. It's like, yeah, you're like a 3-point specialist, or it's like you have a role in the NBA, but you got to kind of know how to do everything. Football, it's obviously very specialized. I think overall, the better athlete. I think football players could play basketball. I don't think basketball players could play football.
Really? How come?
If you watch Max Crosby on the Raiders, like he can like dunk and he's like 240. It's like insane. Like and that's not me saying I don't think freaking, I don't know. LeBron could have been nasty at football, but it's like I think there's more football players that could pick up basketball than basketball players that could pick up football for sure.
That's interesting because the main
I think
argument
overall you need to be more athletic to play basketball though. Like I think basketball is technically the harder sport.
Like you're running, you've got to shoot. That's like something. Not everyone in the NFL has to learn how to catch or throw. It's like positional, like you were saying. Everybody's got to learn how to shoot or have touch of the basketball.
You have to know how to do a little bit of everything just to be competent, especially in this new NBA. Because I mean, if you want to talk about the Jor Gamble days, right? It was like, oh, all you have to do is, if you're 7'1" or whatever, just back them down. You don't need to have any, like, you got to have post touch, but you don't need to be able to dribble, pass. That's like not your job, but now you have to. So players now are a lot more versatile to where it's like, you got to kind of know how to do everything a little bit in terms of like, hey, if you're 7 foot, you need to be able to put the ball on the ground. Otherwise, they're just not gonna. They're gonna wait for you to go to the paint. Like that's just what it is.
Well, not to mention that some of the most athletic guys are going to be maybe a little bit smaller. In hold on, conjunction small. I mean, 6'1", 6'2", right? In the NFL. But then the bigger guys are the linemen. That they're 6'8", 270, 2'8", like
dude. And 6'8's tall for the NFL.
That's what I'm saying. And those are some of like, who is the tallest player in the NFL?
Tallest guy in the NFL?
Is he? It's probably like some thickums, right? He's probably big.
Some lineman, or it's a freaking just really tall tight end. There's this dude that plays for the Steelers. It's like a 6'8", like I think he's like 260.
Oh, baby.
Wow. Richard Sly, a defensive tackle who stood 7 feet tall and weighed 300 pounds. He played in Super Bowl II.
That's 2?
Dan Skipper, 6'10"? I didn't know Dan Skipper was that tall.
Wow. That's just Shaq.
Yeah, Dan Skipper. Dan Skipper is 6'10", 334. That is a guy I'd want in front of me, dude. That's
Boogie.
That is so crazy.
So that's the funny part is like Boogie could Boogie could go be an offensive tackle. Like
not ridiculous to say
you know? That is so interesting to think about.
It is crazy when you realize though, like how the weight disparity, like even like Corey Kispert's what you said 6'6", 224?
Yeah, that's thick. That's oof.
And once again, different sports. Justin Jefferson is 6'1", 195. Justin Jefferson is 3 inches shorter than me.
Ant Edwards is 6'5", 220. And look at what that guy does. Like that's crazy.
If you're like 220, you're a running back, but the thing is you're freaking 5'10".
Yeah. Man. Yeah, Lou Dort is a fullback. Like you put the dude in that.
But he's a fullback that's a foot taller than a fullback. That's the crazy part. And that's a
Marshawn Lynch.
6'5" fullback. That's crazy.
With 5 inches. Yeah, that's ridiculous. I mean, everyone always talks about AI. AI would have been a good football player. Obviously LeBron.
AI would have been
6'9", 250.
See, because AI's got the build. AI is 6'3", like 180.
Yeah.
What was AI in his play? Actually, AI was definitely shorter. I'm willing to
he
call
was like,
cap
what'd you say,
AI.
6'3"? He might have been 6'1", maybe. Like he was.
I bet you Allen Iverson was shorter.
Here's the fun one. People always talk about Russ. Russ would go mess some stuff up in the NFL, dude.
Westbrook, yeah.
Or like De'Aaron Fox.
De'Aaron Fox would be interesting. That'd be funny. Yeah, Allen Iverson was 6 foot. I was going to say there ain't no way in God's green earth Allen Iverson was 6'3". I'm saying like he's dead, bro.
Like he's dead.
5'11", 165.
Is that not Kyler Murray? I mean, like what? I mean.
No, but Kyler Murray's thick. Like that's because when you're a quarterback, you gotta have a little meat on your bones.
I thought he was a little
takes little hits
thinner.
from 300-pound defensive tackles.
Real. Well, Josh Allen is 6'5", 2 what? I mean, he's
Josh
big.
Allen's a freak. Josh Allen's like 6'5", like 240, dude. He's a freak, and he can run. That's that's what's scary. See, that's what you're starting to see now is you got these big old, especially in college, you have these big old like linebackers and they're freaking like 6'5", 6'4", and they're like 230 pounds all muscle. And then they will run like a 4.3. It's terrifying. It is so scary.
Wow.
Yeah, Josh Allen, 6'5", 240. Yeah, that's
Oof,
it's a big guy to bring down. I don't envy that position.
What about DK?
DK
DK is like
Metcalf's
the.
also.
I mean, he's the notorious I could go play basketball kind of freak athlete. I
DK
just saw.
Metcalf
Oh,
is 6'4", 230,
yeah, and he can.
40-yard dash as
Yeah,
a receiver, which is like
that's
fast for a
ridiculous.
receiver, obviously, but 229 running a 4.3.
That's ridiculous.
I do feel 6'4", 229. I mean, that's a shooting guard. It's Corey Kispert, man.
You brought up Max Crosby. Oh, we got some people in the chat. We'll get to the chat in a sec.
This is
I saw
awkward.
this tweet, and it was the video of Max Crosby hitting the cigar and doing the I think the ghost ring or whatever. Did you see that on the set? I think this was from a couple years ago. With the shirt off. Anyways, like post game, someone tweeted and was like, "This people don't understand. This dude's like 6'6", 230, 240. He would have been a general in the Byzantine era. Like, this guy would have been like the freak athlete in the ancient world. Just like the strongest general you've ever seen in your life.
Bro, that's the crazy part. We need to stop downplaying the evolution of sport. Like, listen, I understand the sentiment of protecting your era. I get it. Guys, these MFs are so good now, and they're only going to get better. Dude, as soon as I saw Victor Wembanyama with my own two eyes, I went, yeah, boys, they got it. The French got it.
I went and saw a video of clips of Giannis back in, 10 years ago when he was still kind of coming up. And I just sitting there watching it, remembering like, dude, yeah, this guy was a freak. That's what everyone was calling him. Yeah. And then that's what we thought was like, we had him and Kristaps at the time, and it was like, this doesn't really get much better than this. And then we're sitting here with Wemby, and we're like, can it get better than this? Like, can anybody be more freaked than this?
Bro, Thon Maker, bro.
Yeah.
Where were you?
No, seriously.
Thon, bro. R.I.P. I don't think he's dead. I hope he's not dead, but
he's dead from the
R.I.P.
NBA.
The NBA. Free Thon Maker, bro. He was just he was too. We weren't ready for you, Thon Maker.
We're not ready for you.
All right, what is the chat saying?
Chat saying Chosen said Thunder need to trade for more shooters, of which Lou Dort is not of that variety.
Bro, but okay, here's the thing right now. It's so hard to trade because everybody who everyone's waiting for Giannis to get moved because everyone's like, hey, like, what's the vibe with this? Partly, I would just like to, not to jinx this. If you're Sam Presti, and I understand not throwing off the vibes of your championship team, trade for Giannis. And like, as a guy that's usually not even like, hey, don't trade for a guy because you're gonna F everything else up. Shea and Giannis, they operate in the same spot, but what are we doing? Trade for Giannis. Dude, I've never seen a more evident trade in my entire life. Bro, Chet Holmgren, what? AJ Mitchell? Dude.
Shea's turning 27 this year. Giannis is 31. Let's not act like they're this young team anymore. Like,
but like, dude, even just, and it's like, I understand they operate in the same area, but it's like, yo,
you add Giannis to one of the best defenses of all time while giving up just some of your younger guys, and it gets disgusting. Like,
and like, once again, I'm not even that guy that's like, I'm usually so against trading for superstars. Like 95% of the time I am. I'm like, do not trade for a superstar. It doesn't work. It never works. It has worked twice ever.
Yep.
Maybe. Like mid-season trade for a superstar. It's worked twice ever, maybe. But if you're Sam Presti, I just like, how can you sleep at night knowing I have 35 first-round picks? If I give up 4 of these, 4, just 4, 5 even. If I give up a little bit of my treasure chest, I can just have Giannis. And it's like, dude, we can figure that out from there. Like, I don't know. Okay, you know what? Maybe it throws off the vibes, whatever. Like, sure. Dude, if you give me Shea, J-Dub, Giannis, I'm good. Right there. Let's go.
That's the thing is, would you give up Chet for that?
Yes, in a heartbeat. As a Chet guy, in a heartbeat.
I was
I
kind
have
of
Chet
pooping on
first
him.
way out the door.
Yeah, I was kind of like, I don't know if you saw the beginning of stream. I was like, he's not scoring enough. Like, he's a number 2 overall pick. He was this, like, oh, he can score from everywhere. And now you see him and you're like, he's not really doing anything. Like, not to say he's not doing anything, but not doing what we thought he was going to be doing. And so if you trade that for Giannis, oh my gosh, like, just as good defense, if not better.
Chet coming in was supposed to be this like 3-level scorer in the sense that he like shot 40% from 3, and that shot did not translate. So if I'm the Thunder dog, I'm hedging my bet so fast on Chet. Like, I'm hedging so fast where I'm just like, listen, Chet, we appreciate you. Thank you for helping us with the ring. But with all due respect, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Like, I believe you could go to him and be like, dude, we're trading you for Giannis. He's like, yeah, I get it. Like, there are 3 players in the NBA you just cannot trade for Giannis. Like, you cannot give up in a Giannis trade. Everybody else, even I saw someone in your comment section being like, the Spurs shouldn't give up Castle.
Yeah, I was like, excuse me. I was like, first of all, that's not even what I said. Castle was not even in the deal. That's why I said do it, because if you can move Dylan Harper and assets and picks and get Wemby, Castle, and Giannis, what are we doing here? Like, I was like,
the Spurs already said they're not trading for Giannis, but it's like, what has Stephon Castle done to not be a trade discussion?
Yeah,
Win rookie of the year. Like,
yeah.
You have De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah,
like,
De'Aaron Fox
you don't
too.
Need Stephon Castle, dog. You have 3
And
guards.
I love Steph Castle, but yeah, if you get Giannis, dude. Well, and do you see the comments of that video where people were like, he would not go to the Heat? Like, the Heat, why would the Heat give that up? And I was like, oh, they were saying the Heat isn't even in contention. I was like, yeah, because they don't have Giannis. That's why they're not in contention. Like, if you have Giannis and Bam Adebayo and Norman Powell and Andrew, like, that's a solid NBA team. With Coach Spo, like, they're gonna win. They're gonna win games.
Just how little people like think of Giannis now. It is crazy. Oh my gosh, what are we doing? Like, we're not giving up 16 point per game role players for Giannis now? Is this what we're doing now? I understand you need team balance. This is not me saying you got to do the Kevin Durant, Mikhail. Like, for the Suns from Kevin Durant, like, listen, once again, you take the swing. You're gonna miss every now and then. All right, you give up Kim, Mikhail, and like a frick ton of picks. Can't do that. It's a little too much, right? But if the Spurs call you and they're like, we'll give you Steph Castle, Keldon Johnson, and I think it's what Julius Champagne to make the salary work or something like that. It's something close to that. And like 2 picks. I'm telling you, where do I sign? Same thing with all of them. Jaime Jaquez, bye. Tyler Hero, bye. Nikola Jovic, bye.
Yeah. Well, yeah, one of the guys was like, in the comments, he said, the Bucks wouldn't, that's not a good return for the Bucks. I'm not going to take Tyler Hero and some scrubs. I was like, timeout. The trade package that I offered was Tyler Hero and Kel'el Ware, Nikola Jovic.
Yeah.
I was and two first rounders. I was like, go watch Kel'el Ware and come back to the video, bro. Like,
Coach
Kel'el Ware
doesn't even like Kel'el Ware because I have him in fantasy, so I'm a direct investor in Kel'el Ware stock. I've been so high on bro since last year when I got him off of waivers. No, that's a little crazy.
I was like, that's I don't know, man.
The Bam and Giannis front court, I fear, would feed families.
Oh my gosh, especially because the East, like, you imagine them going up against Boston with freaking Luka Garza and Nemias Queta, and you got to match up against Giannis and Bam. Like, I don't care if you have Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum on opposite sides of like the court. That's a crazy matchup.
You just can, yeah. Like I don't know. I'm so sorry, everyone that's in the comments, but if you can trade for Giannis, you trade for Giannis. And this is the guy that does not believe in trading for superstars. Like, it doesn't work. But you, as a GM, to go to sleep peacefully at night Could you go to bed knowing you got 10 first-round picks and being like, if I give up 3 of these and 2 role players and like one of my better rotation players, I could have a chance to get a 2-time MVP,
Mm-hmm.
NBA champion, one of the best players in basketball, arguably the best player in basketball, depending on how you feel about him that day. And that's it.
Mm-hmm.
For a 20-year-old, a 22-year-old, you do that in a heartbeat.
He's already
you don't get fired for making that move.
No, he's already top 20 all time in my opinion, with and only 1 ring, 2 MVP, 2 DPOY, 1 Finals MVP, 1 ring. You try to do a better team, instantly contending, and if he goes to the final, if he wins 1 more ring, we're gonna have interesting conversations. We're having 2 MVP, 2 Finals MVP, 2 rings. Like he jumps up a couple spots over some dudes. Like
he's so good. So when the Spurs said we're not trading for him, like I understand him and Wemby kind of operate similar areas, but like, yeah, you should just do it to do it. Like at some point, like I know that is a terrible thought process to have as a GM, but it's just like, why not?
Mm-hmm.
Why effing not? Just see if it works.
The more that I look at different trade offers, the more I don't like the Knicks one. I'm just like, I don't know if I like him going to New York as much.
Well, the Knicks have to gut their entire roster to do it. So for the Knicks, it low-key doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Because I understand Karl Anthony Towns has been bad. Mikal Bridges is kind of the one that has to move. Mikal Bridges is but he's been a great fantasy player, so I can't really say anything bad about bro. But very quickly, it's Jalen Brunson and Giannis. And that's about it. Like you still have Josh Hart, and with his spacing, it's like that gets ugly pretty fast. Admittedly, like I think that team is still good, but there's a definite ceiling. But yeah, I don't know. I don't love that. I don't love that if I'm New York. But once again, Giannis Antetokounmpo, man.
Yeah, Giannis and Heat culture just makes sense to me. Like that, especially because, dude, Miami talks so crazy. Oh, we got money. We're gonna sign up these guys in 2028. Like they just keep pushing the years back of like, oh, we got all this money. We're gonna sign these boys. We're waiting for a big free agent thing. And it's like NBA Santel tweeted a couple days ago. It was like, breaking news: Miami Heat declined the offer for Giannis to not give up Jaime Jaquez. And I was like,
yep, I thought that.
I was like, what? Like, it just makes sense to put him there. You keep him in the East. My pipe dream for the West is for him to go to Golden State, even though there's no way they make that happen. But him and Steph would immediately be contending for the finals. I mean, it's not. It just
that would be so annoying to play 4 times a year, but it would be some really good watches.
Oh, dude. Like people don't understand. Oh, they're the 6th seed. I don't care if they're the 6th seed. Giannis and Steph healthy are going to contend for the conference finals, and I mean, who can guard both of that? Those are talk about 2 dudes that don't play at the same realm at all. You get Steph on the outside and Giannis on the inside, and then you fill in with me and you,
some
basically.
Steve Kerr illegal screens too.
Oh, get Draymond in there to foul out, yeah, dude. But there's just no way that happens. The thing that I'm waiting to see is, have you seen the Portland things floating around? Because Portland owns like 4 of Milwaukee's picks. And so it's like, because of the Dame and Drew Holiday stuff. Dame and Drew Holiday trades and stuff. Yeah. So I'm like, if I'm Milwaukee, I try and get those boys into a 3-team trade, get my picks back, get some guys, get all my own picks back while we suck. For the next, I mean, it's like 27, 29, and 31. 30 and 31. I think those are the 4. And it's like, yeah,
but that's what. Yeah.
You got to do that.
But that's what they're saying is they don't think that Portland will do it because like the return technically isn't that good for them. Like besides helping out the Bucks, like because the New York trade, technically Portland has to be in that. And Portland in that trade receives Mikal Bridges, and they're like, well, giving up these like really valuable unprotected Bucks picks isn't as good as like, or is like better than getting Mikal Bridges. So it's like,
Because that's the other thing.
Yeah, I don't know.
For Portland is like, oh, if Giannis is going to get traded and you guys are going to suck, we have your picks. Like, we can just benefit off of how sucky you guys are. You know?
Exactly. If I'm Portland, I'm not even picking up the phone.
Yeah, honestly. So it'll be interesting to see if anybody could move them. Like, I don't know, man. But my biggest, I want him to go to the Heat. I just love Bam. It's more for my love of Giannis. I like Giannis. Want him to compete. Bam needs some help, bro. Get Bam back in contention because that dude. I mean, if Joel wasn't there, Bam is starting in that Olympic team or in 2024. You know, like he is just he's great.
Bam Adebayo. Another roadblock for my king Tyrese Maxey to go through.
Yeah, Tyrese. That'd be another good NFL player, by the way. Talk about.
You think so?
Him. He's freaking quick, and he's like 6'3".
Really? As a receiver, huh? How much does Tyrese Halliburton weigh?
He just Tyrese Halliburton. He just said on the Mind the Game. He was on LeBron on that show. He said he's gained 30 pounds.
Oh, I saw that. He's like 210 now.
Yeah.
I did see that. That's crazy. I'm excited to see him come back. I've always been a Tyrese guy, even when the haters were hating. I never did.
Haters are hating, man. I can't believe they're that
NBA
bad, though.
fans do not enjoy basketball sometimes.
Yeah, I don't get it. Well, we're gonna Thursday trade deadline. I gotta look at the times and see what time everything happens, but I'm gonna do a multi-hour stream on trade deadline day, so you have to do some guest appearances.
I used to love sitting in class on my Chromebook with the Woj bombs just going off.
Yeah.
I think about her often.
We will be there.
We will be there. Okay.
Right.
Well, I appreciate the call in, letting me give off some of my silly fun takes.
Yes, we'll be back. I'll set this scene up, and we'll have some fun with it. We'll have some call-ins. Maybe it'll be a Friday thing. We'll do every Friday. We'll have someone call in.
It is Friday. Friday fun day. Frick, it's Friday. I have a meeting. I need to go.
Fire. I have class at 10, so.
Oh, cute. All right, homie. Bye, YouTube. Sam Presti, call me.
Call us together. We'll do it together for a package. Give us a free voucher for food.
2 for 1.
Yep. We'll tie us together, hold hands, run around.
Yeah, no, we'll play team defense. Yeah, no, we'll clothesline somebody.
Get on my shoulders.
Right. Wemby will still be taller than us, probably.
Yeah, that's insane. All right. Appreciate you guys.
All right. Bye guys.